The time is now 42 minutes after 5 o'clock. Well, the animated summer blockbuster Surf's Up hits theaters on June 8th, but to get the hype ramped up now, Sony Pictures hosted an international press opportunity yesterday at the Kahala Hotel and Resort. We got a chance to sit down with the stars who lent their voices for the ocean-going characters. This morning, we talk story with Mario Cantone, who plays the role of Mikey, the Sandpiper talent scout. What do you think of our island paradise?
It's paradise. I've never been here. I flew in from New York, so I've never been here. It is the most stunning place. I can't believe I'm here. And tomorrow I'm going to Maui for 3 days, and then I'm going to go to Kauai for 2 days. I'm here. I might as well do it, right?
Working. You're working.
Well, I'm working here, but I'm done tomorrow, and I'm going to Maui.
Tell us about Mikey.
He's a frustrated talent scout that wants to be doing musical theater somewhere else, and doesn't really feel that surfing is, it's kind of below him. I used to scout songbirds. Toucans for this musical review in Brazil. Now that's show business. He's much more, he thinks that real talent is singing and dancing, but I think he also learned slowly that this is a great talent.
A lot of fans out here are huge, followers of Sex and the City.
Yeah.
So the wedding planner, Anthony.
Yeah.
Mikey, you kind of get the feeling this wasn't a tough gig for you. Huh?
No, it wasn't. It's, I think Mikey is a little, I think Mikey maybe has a little bit more of a heart, because he definitely warms up to the sport and to Cody, and so Anthony, I think, is a little tougher.
Please, Harry and I just broke up.
Sure. You loved Harry. I loved Harry. We all loved Harry. But it's been 2 weeks. Next. And the other thing I think that's similar between me and the character Mikey and me is that through watching this film, I really got what surfing was about and what the world of it meant to the people that do it, have done it, and want to do it. I didn't know what that was. So it really showed me that.
Please enjoy your stay in the islands.
I will. It's awesome. Thank you so much. Nice meeting you, too.
Great guy. Great guy, And again, the movie comes out on the 8th, and tomorrow we're going to catch up with more of the stars of Surf's Up. But, yeah, a good guy. The time is approaching 5:55. The animated feature Surf's Up is set to make waves in theaters nationwide in a couple of weeks, but the hype is already on. Sony Animated Pictures hosted its international press opportunity this past weekend at the Kahala Hotel and Resort. We got a chance to sit down with some actors who bring the animated characters to life. This morning, we talk story with two of Hollywood's hottest stars, John Heder and Shia LaBeouf.
Right on the set, and we're rolling.
Cody Maverick interview, take one.
So why are you guys here to interview me?
It's what we do. We're a reality film crew.
Should I know some of the questions before we start?
Let's talk about the characters. Cody is the rad penguin. Your thoughts on Cody?
Cody's all about winning. He's goal-oriented. All he wants to do is win. He wants to be respected and admired, and his path to that is through winning. Everyone's like, Cody's this, Cody's that. Cody's me, bro. Let me be me. He doesn't care about anything else. He doesn't care about the path to winning. He just cares about the objective. The objective is to win.
That was radical.
Chicken Joe. Well, there you go. He's the guy from Sheboygan, Wisconsin. He's a surfer chicken. Very kind of unknown character, but he's kind of the opposite. He comes in and he just wants to surf. Kind of got involved because he's good at surfing, but he's this Zen surfer type who is really just in touch with the earth and with Mother Nature, and he's a really happy-go-lucky guy. He just really wants to be everybody's friend.
Again, we're here in the islands. A lot of us here, we obviously grew up in the water. What do you hope that as we watch the surf action there on the big screen, and you're a surfer, you know what I'm talking about. What do you hope we take away from this movie?
Well, that you get the sense of the spirituality behind surfing, and that it's not all about this aggressive, like, snowboarder, skateboarder mentality, that there really is this mystical bond that people have who are in the water. You're riding bands of energy. It's sort of like, it's this sci-fi type of sport, and I hope that comes across, and I hope that exactly, that's sort of how it is. You've really never seen animation at this level. I mean, some of these the graphics of the water, it looks insane. It's incredible looking, and the storyline's really good, and there's, for families, there's a really good message at the end of the tunnel, It's a really good family movie. People really enjoy it.
Come on, now how sweet was that? Huh? That was awesome. Tomorrow we wrap things up by talking story with acting veteran Jeff Bridges. Surf's Up is set to hit theaters on June 8th. The time is now approaching 5:48. The animated summer blockbuster Surf's Up is set to roll into theaters on June 8th. Reporters from around the world attended the press opportunity hosted by Sony Animated Pictures this past weekend at the Kahala Hotel and Resort. We got a chance to talk story with the stars who lent their voices to the ocean-going characters, including John Heder and Shia LaBeouf, along with Mario Cantone. Now this morning we wrap up our surf tour with veteran actor Jeff Bridges, who plays the role of the mysterious geek. Welcome to the islands.
Thank you.
What do you think of this place? How are we treating you? We treating you all right?
You're treating me very well. Very well. My brother has a home here on the islands, and it's always great to come and visit him.
Touch my stuff, man.
I just wanted to learn from the best.
I don't surf anymore.
Let's talk about geek. Is there Jeff Bridges in there in geek?
There are some elements, in all the characters I play, there's some elements that kind of cross my life. I mean, one of them is that we both like to surf. I love music. I play, guitar. One of my high points in the movie was singing this little ukulele song that my friend John Goodwin wrote.
Mr. Topanga, can you tell us why you're not dead?
No! Hey, get out of here!
You're no stranger to animation.
That's right.
And you're no stranger to singing in cartoons.
That's all I have to tell you. That's all I've got to say.
Well, you just played me a film I made quite a while ago called The Last Unicorn. It was one of my favorite books. And so it was great to be a part of that, and that you were playing me a tune that Jimmy Webb wrote, a great songwriter.
That's all I've got to say.
Thanks for taking me on history lane, or memory lane.
You say you're a surfer.
Oh, yeah.
We saw the movie. Those of us who enjoy it's...
Yeah, huh? That was the thing that really drew me to the project, was seeing what a great job these animators did with creating these waves. I mean, they asked Kelly Slater, the great surfer, to come on board and give them some tips on making sure that the waves look right and authentic. And man, I'll say these are some beaut waves, man. What do you think? You like those waves?
There was a scene in there where the penguin keeps getting drilled in the impact zone. All of us local surfers just like, oh.
I hope they're digging the waves and, and can relate to, like you say, That's kind of the stamp of approval, I think, when the surfers are saying, no, that's like it is, yeah.
As you can see, great guy. And make no mistake, Jeff Bridges is a busy fella. That explains the bald head. Minutes after our interview, he bolted for a plane to New York to continue shooting his next movie, Marvel Comics' Iron Man.